Hate crimes are on the rise against Black and Asian Americans here in the tri-state area. That's the finding of a Team 12 investigation into newly released FBI data on hate crimes. Senior investigative reporter Walt Kane in your corner to break down those numbers, and a warning tonight: some people might find this video disturbing to watch.
The incidents were disturbing to watch. In March, an Asian American man was attacked on a New York City subway. He was punched repeatedly and choked unconscious, while in Midtown, a 65-year-old Asian American woman was kicked to the ground and stomped repeatedly.
These incidents are becoming all too commonplace. They're heartbreaking. There's no place for this in New York City. And
new data just released by the FBI shows that along with the coronavirus last year came a surge in hate crimes targeting Asian Americans. They were up 157% in New Jersey and an astounding 400% in New York.
I've heard from Asian American parents fearful about going back to school and being taunted.
Team 12 has been tracking bias incidents since 2019, when we brought you our network-wide investigation, Hate at Home. Back then, Keith Brown told me he was targeted and attacked on an NJ Transit train because of his race and religion.
And then he said, yeah, you, and then you with that finger on your head, why don't you go back to your country?
And last summer, even as protesters took to the streets to make their case that Black Lives Matter,
no justice, no peace,
hate crimes targeting Black Americans were on the rise, inching up 4% in New Jersey, surging 41% in New York, and skyrocketing 86% in Connecticut. The crimes included this incident in Chappaqua in Westchester County. A homeowner shocked to find a noose painted on the road outside her home.
What are they trying to say? Or they want me to move? It makes me sad.
There was some good news to be found in the numbers, like a sharp decline in crimes motivated by anti-Semitism. They were down 45% in New York and down 62% in New Jersey. But in Connecticut, hate crimes against Jewish targets increased by 10%. And bias incidents across the tri-state area were down last year, about 20%. That's a lot better than the U.S. as a whole, which saw a slight increase. In New York, hate crimes were down 24%. In New Jersey, they were down 19%. The one exception was Connecticut, where incidents were up by a third, although to be fair, they were much lower there to begin with. In your corner, I'm Walt Kane, News 12.
And if you'd like to see that FBI data and search hate crimes in your area, go to news12.com.